those game threes are coming your way, Experience and Zen. But first, we got to get through this one. This is Elimination Finals here. We got Fakey and Snowy up against BalloonBoy and Hideaway.
And already opening off with a little combo onto Hideaway, dealing a good amount of damage, catching them stacked. Blue team with phenomenal synergy this early on. Sidelight, side down and then the GC Enlight not able to catch Snowy, but dealing so much damage for all the damage that was dealt to Hideaway.
That's right, that's right. See Hideaway going to work right here. Target swap over to Fakey was real nice just to get a little bit more damage going right here.
Sidelight not able to get the D-Light though, trying to catch that landing, but Hideaway looking like a menace with the cannon right now. Love that patience.
That's a big overextension right there. BalloonBoy gives it right back though and might lose the first stock. It looks like he is though. Snowy and Fakey take first strike.
Able to get that Enlight. Snowy not able to get the punish on it though with the side quite yet. Recovery not enough to take it off the top. Side sig does come out, but alas, it is Hideaway as well who is put off stage. Snowy getting the side Fakey dropping the follow-up, but the recovery taking out Snowy's first stock off the top.
That was so dope from Hideaway too. I mean, like running straight towards the weapon spawn and then saying, you know what, I can actually just get this stock unarmed as well. Faking out the Fakey is pretty crazy right now. That's going to be close to the stock off the top right there. Next one will certainly do it.
Disrespectful of all the people. Come on, get real. Okay, that's going to be one stock got. Hideaway going to be losing his first stock at this moment. Oh my gosh, BalloonBoy, he was hunting for
yes. Okay, BalloonBoy interruption right there. Gravity cancel. Hideaway finds another interruption right there from Snowy to make sure he can't get the counter hit.
Oh, Snowy with this amazing interruption, using the down air. Side stick comes out. That is now going to be Snowy. Knocked down at last stock somehow.
Right.
Fakey hanging on at 3 stocks. My goodness.
But pretty much any light attack, or just why not a signature as well, will be enough to do it right there. So, all that being said, BalloonBoy could be going down soon, just given that health right there. Playing this very clean, though, so far.
Hideaway picking up the cannon, able to get a D-Light of his own, not able to connect the sidelight though, and Fakey with an incredible with punish, the classic D-Light into the ground pound. Blue team has firmly put themselves back into it for what was a huge stock deficit on behalf of Snowy.
I will say for the fact that they both got KO'd at pretty much exactly the same time, I don't think this is out of the realm of possibility at all. If they were off kilter there and then just got comboed back and forth, then this could have been a huge deficit.
Fakey's got to get back on. Fakey is so afraid off stage, but Hideaway backs up, able to get the Enlight. Hideaway still has his sights, and he's able to get the ground pound. Now, you have 3 seconds. Can you get this hit onto Snowy? And the answer is no. Fakey makes it back on.
Yeah, super evasive. I mean, just like basically baiting around that right side soft platform right there. BalloonBoy just fishing for the recovery, but Snowy drifts all the way right side. I love that so far.
Using the gauntlet side just to give himself as much momentum as he needs. Fakey with the recovery. Okay, BalloonBoy, he is stuck in between both members of blue team. Hideaway connecting a massive Enlight.
Hang on a second.
Pogo, is that going to be enough?
Fakey's has to return to stage right now. Hideaway's going to cover this. BalloonBoy's going to look for the recovery as well.
The GCD light comes out, but it's not going to be enough to be able to KO. But that's going to be finally Snowy's last stock gone. Combo, but not able to follow up into the Ensig. Fakey, how do you make it back on? Or is this going to be for red team?
Threaded the needle between both players, but it does not matter. BalloonBoy and Hideaway taking that momentum from the previous set and running with it with this first game.
The offstage play in this game, it was crazy. It felt like it kept getting flipped over and over again. And with the way that the game started, I thought this was going to go in the direction in the favor of blue team.
I agree.
This was so back and forth.
I wonder if we're going to see it on the replay as well. I don't think we did. There was one moment on the right side where I think it was Snowy who accidentally hit Fakey in that little edge guard shenanigans situation that was happening there, and I think that spelled disaster for the blue team. Otherwise, I'm totally there with you. I think they definitely had an advantage for a big chunk of that first game.
But still, with the way that went, that was completely doable in either direction. So what ended up happening, yeah, you don't want to be down to your last stock that early on, because even as well as you'll play, by the time you hit the end game, you'll of course have the most amount of damage dealt onto you.
That's right.
Once again, opening off with a little combo, a lot of damage has been dealt.
Okay, Snowy already taken to the skies right there. Fakey getting caught in the middle. Unable to connect with the Nair, though, was BalloonBoy, so the combo gets cut off a little bit short there. Hideaway still going to work, though, with these gauntlets.
Okay, Fakey looking for that sidelight. Hideaway with a little punish, and then beautiful Ensig as well from BalloonBoy. Able to connect another one, putting Snowy out of play, out of the game. Enlight, and then another Enlight to be able to interrupt. Everybody is trying to interrupt each other, but that's finally the sidelight recovery. Beautiful stuff from Hideaway.
Oh, and that's really awkward there. Okay, Snowy fortunately had a pretty good respawn position right there to be able to just cover immediately, but Fakey chase dodged off stage, which could have spelled disaster for that first stock.
Okay, huge Ensig. Hideaway, how do you land? Cannon on hand, using the weapon just to discourage Snowy from going for anything at all. Another Ensig is able to connect, and just like that, that is BalloonBoy's first stock gone.
Okay, Hideaway target swapping over towards Snowy right there. Maybe just playing the perimeter to prevent Fakey from coming back. Looks like it worked out for him right there. Still hanging out in red health though.
Oh, he's being as patient as possible, avoiding the GCD light, able to get the recovery, still not enough to be able to KO Onyx. Wow.
Wow, Hideaway just aggressing with just no weapon in hand is so sick. Able to dodge through, just get a couple hits off stage right there. BalloonBoy not wanting to aggress forward.
That is not what you want at all. You do not want that friendly fire. Hideaway, is this finally going to be the stock? Snowy comboing into it, but I don't think an unarmed Enlight would have KO'd from the stage.
That was a disaster. It was like in slow motion, Dara. You could see the staff just...
It's like it's a very slow projectile, and then you get hit by it, and you're like, oh, I feel a little dumb. It happens to the best of us sometimes. He was out of options in that moment, but that was still just his first stock.
Okay, yeah, Hideaway just doing such good work there. Stock tanking right here, able to take the stock back as well. Dara, these two are looking so locked in.
Hideaway getting the downer onto BalloonBoy and not onto Snowy, but it does not matter. This lead for Red Team is looking massive is what I would say. That felt like such an early stock off the top.
Yeah, but I mean, Hideaway was able to hang on to that first stock for so long. Look at his damage right now, just entering the red right now. Doesn't even really mind that he got wrapped up in BalloonBoy's hit.
Oh, Fakey's got to pick up a weapon, picking up the bow now. What can you do? You get the D-Light interruption, but you're also hitting Snowy. He tried to space it out, but man, that hitbox is huge sometimes. Recovery comes out. Hideaway down to his last stock. BalloonBoy in disadvantage, stalling with the helicopter, and Hideaway comes to his rescue.
Yeah, really, really like that too. Because I mean, could have been very, very bad. Recovery off the top. We'll get a KO on either of them here. Looks like we're just going to get that from Hideaway instead, being the playmaker right now. BalloonBoy will close the door on it, and look at that, 2-0 already in Elimination Finals.
To land like that, you needed a weapon, simply put. You need to be able to have a weapon toss, and it can be so difficult, especially even if you did have a weapon, you have a platform directly above you. They perfectly covered that space. There was nothing that he could have done to actually land against two opponents with all of the resources, with all of the options. It's impossible.
That's right. We will be running it back to Apocalypse for game number 3. But I mean, some adjustments from Snowy and Fakey are in order to be able to make this happen.
And they have established that they are absolutely capable of it, especially if we look at what happened in winner's side. That game 3, the numbers don't show everything, but that game 3, it was close though. So we'll see what Snowy and Fakey will be able to pull out this time around. We're staying on Apocalypse. We'll see how this works out.
Yeah, and I will say from a macro competitor's perspective, this is kind of a benefit of being able to play your way through the elimination bracket, right? Like, look at this momentum that Hideaway and BalloonBoy have coming here. Really nice wrapping around.
Is that it?
That's
yes, it will be. Hideaway tried to make it back on to touch the other side of the stage. BalloonBoy piecing up Snowy. The recovery comes out, and it helps out Snowy. Eating a couple of hits, but that's okay because he is still alive, Walt.
That's right, that's right. Okay, BalloonBoy making his way back. Playing very evasive right now. Hideaway already behind.
Oh, Fakey looking for that neutral. BalloonBoy, amazing target switch onto Snowy, somehow avoiding the end sig, avoiding it again. GC's side sig not going to be able to connect, but neither is the whiff punish. Everybody is pressing and nobody's getting hit.
Okay, Hideaway getting a little bit more damage right here. BalloonBoy letting the signature rip right there, not going to get too much after that. Really nothing to get started so far. Okay, BalloonBoy with the ground pound to just get off of Hideaway for a moment. But look at how much damage BalloonBoy has. Able to pick up the stock, but Fakey might be able to get one in reply. What an interruption from Hideaway, though.
Oh, I don't know how you get back on. Well, the answer is Snowy is going to be able to help you out. Fakey needs to pick up a weapon. That's the opening. Whenever Cannon whiffs sidelight, you either dash back or you do a dodge in place. Hideaway fighting this 1v2 for just a second, stalling off stage for a moment, and oh, the invulnerability still lasted. Snowy's Enlight did not connect.
Okay, Snowy just guarding that weapon spawn, primed the second cannon as well, so able to stay on that for a little while. We're going to see Onyx versus Onyx for a second. No, Snowy wants to target swap onto BalloonBoy. Hideaway is just one conversion away from the stock being dropped.
Fakey's down so deep. BalloonBoy going to be looking for any way to call this out, and he was able to successfully scout out that jump. The recovery not close at all because, again, that is Onyx, and that is an Onyx that was on the ground. But the next option definitely, well, not fight your teammate. Okay. I see. The side sig won't, apparently.
Okay, scouting out the high option with that weapon throw. Fakey able to close the door on that stock, but BalloonBoy looking a little bit worse for wear right now in the red as well.
Oh no, here's what happened.
Wait.
Hang on. BalloonBoy tried to go out there for the edge guard. My goodness. Snowy was supposed to cover Fakey. The idea was that you press that D-Sig, it's bait. You're supposed to have Fakey get hit, and then Snowy instead opted to pick up a weapon. So that was a misplay. Let's see if it's actually going to become a problem. But look at that amazing juggle.
Reversal hit. Yeah, you saw the setup on that ground pound was just so laggy, and Hideaway finds the 2-for-1 and brings them back into this game to make it a 3-0.
It's last stock each. Hideaway super deep into the red now, approaching it. Let's see what's gonna happen. BalloonBoy getting the sidelight recovery. Snowy just able to find the punish on the recovery instead. Slowing down the pace of the game for just a moment. Oh my gosh, what's gonna be the opening?
Can he close it? I mean, Hideaway, an MVP maneuver right there to make this an even bout across all of the fighters here.
That's it. That's what Snowy was looking for. He was looking for that side light whenever Fakey were to whip the D-Sig. Hideaway, how do you land? Snowy able to get the end light. The end-Sig connects. The downer as well. Blue team should be in it, and yes, they will be. Just dodging, did not go for the D-light. That is what you want. You want the extended neutral air dodge cancel into the D-light. You want the gravity cancel, but he held the dodge.
For sure.
Why? So he didn't get hit by the end light. So he didn't chase dodge and make it back onto the stage. Because otherwise, he would have done the gravity cancel D-light. End light is active. It's a lot of multi-hits. He would have made it back on.
Yeah,
wow.
yeah, super smart right there. Blue team officially on the board right here in this elimination finals. It's starting to get a little bit spicy here as we have a game 4 on the horizon. I mean, the 2v1 effort from Hideaway was sick. It was not enough to get that game 3 win. And I wonder if that was all the momentum Fakey and Snowy need to carry this into a reverse 3-0.
We saw this in winner's side, except the cards did not fall into place. That game 3, Fakey and Snowy looks incredible at the moment. And so, what ended up happening? Well, the survivability, the ledge trapping together, we saw it finally come into play, the way that they were able to cover each other's spaces. That was phenomenal, Walt. My goodness.
This is a really tricky position now, too, again, from like a competitor's standpoint, right? Like you were up 2-0, they just got one on the board against you, and then it's like, do you let that doubt start to sink in a little bit? Like, what just happened here?
You gotta have that
mentality.
mentality.
Let me have that?
This is why mentality is one of the most important things when it comes to fighting games. You were in elimination side.
Yep.
You were previously up 2-0. Being the one that has just lost a little bit of that momentum, it hurts. You wanted that 3-0. You wanted that clean 3-0, and you wanted to be able to make it into grand finals. BalloonBoy and Hideaway, can they get that momentum back? Can they find it? Or has the adaptation from Fakey and Snowy destroyed that momentum?
Yep, once again, the difference between a silver and bronze medal is 1 to 2 games away right now. Hideaway and BalloonBoy only need to get one of the next 2 in order to advance forward, but Fakey and Snowy showing some signs of life here. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Not able to get that edge guard onto BalloonBoy, whips that end-sig, but Fakey too busy with Hideaway. No weapon on hand. Fakey, oh my gosh, that was a really smart D-sig that almost got him too. The sider comes out, Snowy looking for the high recovery. I don't think he can make it back on. Oh my gosh, he got his dodge back in time.
Okay, Hideaway just barely missing on that right side as well. Fakey finds the pickup they need for first strike. Is it going to be a second stock for BalloonBoy? This is enough distance right now where this is pretty good for blue team.
I mean, at that point, again, Fakey did not have a weapon on hand, and he wanted to edge guard Gauntlet, so it would have been a little bit too risky, and he decided ultimately to not to commit to anything.
Sure.
The neutral comes out. Fakey and Snowy gone. Also, BalloonBoy going to be gone as a Hideaway just gets, he has no mercy.
Everybody's getting knocked off the screen right now. The stocks are flying early. Just a minute has gone past our timer, folks.
Okay, able to get the sidelight once again. Sider looking for the finishing spike. He went onto the stage and not to the wall so that he did not get hit by the pogo. Really smart play, Fakey.
Okay, Fakey holding the dodge right there, perhaps looking to option over to a gravity cancel into nothing right now, though. Hideaway promoting the edge guard, not able to get too much more over on Snowy again. Very durable legend from both of these Onyxes right here.
Out. Fakey needs a way to make it back onto the stage, but they're focusing on Snowy for just a second, is what I would say, until he finds the KO off the top. BalloonBoy chase dodging to make it back on. He keeps making it back onto the stage from such awful positions.
Got it.
Jumping in, and now Fakey's on last stock.
That's right. That might be close to a KO as well. Weapon throw right there is going to get one. Pogo comes through, of course, from BalloonBoy. There's the reversal, but Hideaway, MVP, hanging in there, covering all the bases for BalloonBoy.
And BalloonBoy keeps making it back. It does not matter how many reversals he hits. It does not matter how many edge guards we set up against him. You know why? His teammate is helping him out and covering the stage in the meantime. BalloonBoy down a neutral as well, dealing so much damage on the stock. The second stock BalloonBoy is nuts.
Oh my gosh, BalloonBoy scrapping against both of them unarmed right there. Loses the stock. Hideaway has to play a little evasive right now while he waits for the teammate to come back right here. And now it's an even battle across everyone.
Okay, looking to land. Snowy intercepting with the neutral. He is holding on for dear life, and he's able to finally land. And light, but look at the left side. That was the end-sig. Snowy running out of resources. He comes back on. He touches the side of the stage. He focuses on getting back on, but
Fakey's done. Fakey's done.
Oh
That's
my
one.
gosh.
Snowy has to fight the 1v2.
He can do this, but eating the N-Sig, still not enough to KO quite yet. Can you do it, Snowy? Or is this going to be it for the red team? He can't pick up a weapon. He gets the side, chase dodging, landing back down. He gets the
He got
gauntlets.
gauntlets. This is scary. This is recovery away onto Hideaway. You saw that first one right there.
Cider.
There's one hit right there. Cider comes through.
Oh
Not
my
enough going to
gosh.
get that. That weapon
Weapon
throw is
toss.
insane. What? Oh my gosh. Okay,
That was the
Snowy.
clutchest landing. Another Cider, but it does not matter because the synergy from red team, they keep covering each other's backs. BalloonBoy clutching out that game for the red team, and they get the win. They get it 3-1 over Fakey and Snowy, and they will now be going on to grand finals.
Shutting that one down. And once again, I mean, it is an unfortunate song and dance, but it is the same one regardless from the winner's side to here.